Finland is a relatively undiscovered part of Europe, from the bustling art-filled towns of Helsinki and Turku to the depths of the northern woods and the sparsely populated outlying islands. In today's video, we're going to explore the top 10 places to visit in Finland. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications. Number 10. Porvoo. Porvoo, Finland's second oldest city, lies 48 kilometers east of Helsinki. It climbs from a lovely tangle of ancient alleys and orchard-colored wooden dwellings to its hilltop medieval church, which is lined by small red wooden structures. The elaborate 1764 pulpit and 15th century wall paintings are highlights here. The market square, located between the river and the hilltop church, is home to two museums worth seeing. The Edelfelt Wahlgren Museum, for example, contains exhibitions on local history, while the other, Edelfelt Wahlgren Museum, is a must-see for anybody interested in the Art Nouveau style. Number 9. Turku. The southwestern Finnish town of Turku, the country's oldest town, and until 1812 its capital, lies on the Gulf of Bothnia, at the mouth of the Orajoki River. Turku lies in the area where the successors to the Swedish Vikings landed in the 12th century and set out to conquer what is now Finland. With 8 centuries of history, it is today the most traditional medieval town in Finland. But in addition to its outstanding medieval buildings, you'll find examples of Art Nouveau and modern architecture, such as the Sibelius Museum by Waldemar Backman. The river is a focal point of the city, lined with historic boats, some of which have been converted into restaurants. In the summer, locals gather along its banks in the evening, and in the winter, it becomes a giant skating rink. Number 8. Åland Archipelago. The Åland Islands, or Åland, are an autonomous archipelago between Sweden and Finland. A predominantly Swedish-speaking province of Finland, Åland is comprised of a few large islands and nearly 10,000 smaller ones. Åland has a unique history. It was ceded to Russia by Sweden in 1809. In 1854, a combined British-French fleet took the islands, destroyed the fortress. After that, the entire archipelago was demilitarized and remains so to this day. About 27,500 people live in Åland, with about 11,000 in the main town of Mariehamn. Number 7. The Northern Lights. Seeing the Northern Lights is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for most people. Finland is one of the greatest sights on the planet to witness these dazzling light curtains stretch over the sky. Although the lights can occasionally be seen in the country's southernmost parts, the best spot to observe them is around or north of the Arctic Circle. If the sky is clear between September and March, tourists are nearly assured a display. People who wish to see the lights may stay at a variety of hotels in the north. You can also sign up for free Northern Lights email alerts from the Finnish Meteorological Institute. Number 6. Design District. Helsinki, the heart of modern Scandinavian design, features an area dedicated to studios, galleries, and even antique stores devoted to Finnish designers and their work. A few hours in these areas, whether you're buying or just gazing, is an opportunity to see this dynamic part of Finnish arts and culture. The core areas of Punavuori, Kartankaupunki, Kamppi, and Suomenlinna, where you'll find stores, galleries, and studios, committed to modern creations in fashion, jewelry, furniture, tableware, and daily objects, form the design district Helsinki. Number 5. Lake Saimaa. Finland's whole eastern coast is more sea than land. Eastern Finland is a fantastic aquatic playground, with literally tens of thousands of lakes, rivers, marshes, and ponds. The region's most important lake is the huge Lake Saimaa, sometimes known as the Lake of 1,000 Islands. Lake Saimaa is 1,300 square kilometers in size, not including its numerous islands. The river Voksi, which originates in Lake Saimaa to the north of Imatra and runs into Lake Ladoga in Russia, drains the whole lake system. Coniferous forests cover practically all of the lake's mountainous shoreline and most of the islands, with some birch forest further north. Number 4. Helsinki Churches. 3 of Helsinki's top attractions are churches, 2 of which are cathedrals, and the third a modern architectural monument. The Uspensky Orthodox Cathedral, with its 13 green-topped spires and gold cupolas, rises impressively over the east side of the port. This is Western Europe's biggest Orthodox church, with gilded icons, crosses, altars, and beautifully decorated arches adorning the inside. The massive neoclassical Lutheran cathedral, which stands on the hill directly behind the port and is an equally obvious landmark for people arriving Helsinki by water, is so close and so large that it looks to be standing on the roofs of the harborfront houses. Number 3. Rovaniemi and the Arctic. The Arctic Circle passes through northern Finland, passing straight past Rovaniemi, claiming it as the gateway to the Arctic. This implies the famed midnight sun in the summer. In Rovaniemi, the sun only stays above the horizon for a complete 24 hours during the summer solstice in late June, yet it never gets dark from late May to early August. During these white nights, locals are out enjoying the great outdoors and tourists are free to join them. Rovaniemi is located in the heart of a wide natural environment with flowing rivers for canoeing, swimming, or fishing, as well as hiking and cycling routes alongside them. Number 2. Kauppatori and Esplanadi. The harbor in Helsinki is an important section of the city, with several notable landmarks overlooking it. It's also a popular meeting spot, with an open-air market selling directly from local farmers, craftspeople, food producers, and fishermen's boats. You could smell a whiff of fish grilling on cedar planks beside the boats, or see a rainbow of gleaming ripe berries or baskets, or forged woods mushrooms, depending on the season. Number 1. Suomenlinna Fortress. The 18th century fort on Suomenlinna is one of the world's largest sea fortifications. It is a 15-minute boat journey from Helsinki's Market Square. You may easily fill a day with the sights and activities once you arrive. The spectacular defenses, which are now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, were erected in 1847 by the Swedes to frighten the Russians away from the fort. However, the Russians were not terrified and eventually took both the fort and Finland. For a fascinating history, start with the audio-visual experience in the Visitor Center. Then tour the island's walls, tunnels, and museums, as well as the trails that wind their way around the gorgeous island. Give a like to this video and let us know in the comments which place you found the most interesting. Press that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet and stay tuned for our next video.